Warning, the views and opinions expressed by the host of Twisted Views do not necessarily reflect those of WeBeam TV, Area 52 Media Group, or Tampa Bay Multimedia. Simply put, these guys can be jerks sometimes. Well, hello everybody.
Hey!
Welcome to Twisted Views.
The long-awaited Twisted Views.
Oh
the
my
return
God. It
of
seems
Twisted
like
Views.
Doesn't it? Hey, Gugu's
I know.
here.
Yeah, I'm
Gugu's
here.
here. Oh, yes.
Oh,
now.
look at that.
Hold on. Let me.
Well,
now I
I
gotta
gotta turn my
find him.
volume up.
Hey, stop talking because we can hear you.
I can hear
Ha ha ha.
Well, we're not the one late. Oh, man.
Well, when did it start at 7? It was always 7:30.
Hold on. No one can see you because, you're not on. There you are. Now you're on.
Wait, that's my
I said the same thing to Ed. I'm like, when do we start at 7? Because I went to the website and the website says 7, so we're started at 7.
That's new because it's always been 7:30.
Yeah, I know. Well, should happen.
That's why I wasn't ready yet because I was trying to find a spot to set up and everything.
Well, you shouldn't be taking a nap during the daytime.
Hey, the nap felt good actually.
Not only can I see it, but I can hear it. Must be nice. God, I'd love to have those naps.
It felt good.
I bet. Holy
so
crap.
I freaked Danny out earlier because the little jerk off didn't reply when I texted him when I was off work. I got a ride home and Dylan heard me come in. So Danny finally replied like an hour later that he was awake. I'm like, dude, I'm stuck at work. He's like, I go, we got let go early. I'm stuck at work. I couldn't get hold of Dylan. Dylan finally texted me, said he couldn't pick me up because somebody came in the house and snuck in because the doors were unlocked, and Dylan had to deal with that. I'm like, you need to go downstairs, find out what's happened in the house. He's like, what? What's going on? I'm like, yeah. And I was downstairs when he came out. I'm like, you're an asshole.
Jesus out of him. Oh, my.
Yeah.
Great. So how's everybody doing?
I'm doing good. I was a little distracted, but I'm inviting folks to come join us on the show, so
that's what
I'm not
I was
ignoring you all.
Too. So,
there you go.
So what are we going to talk about first tonight? I mean, I got some stuff, but I know, Eddie, you had some stuff a while back, didn't you? And you were like ready to hit it.
Yeah, but it's kind of past. I got new stuff, that we're here to talk about, the ridiculousness of what's going on in the current news and days, and this whole Judge Kavanaugh thing and allegations at the last minute. It's just, I'm tired of this game that our politicians are playing.
It's kind of amazing you say that because that was one of the first things that I want to talk about.
Yeah. So
since when can they go back 30 stinking years? That's crazy.
It's not so much that, it's the timing of it. And if she came out and disclosed this, not to the police, not to the public, but to the Democratic Party, and they've held it now for weeks.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not during the hearings. It's just like they lose credibility. And, as much as importance as the Me movement might have at some point, it's situations like this that take credit away from it. So.
Well, and I don't want to get Norm Macdonald thrown in under the bus here, but he made a good point that it used to be it took several people to get you in trouble, right? Because they have a whole bunch of people, a lot of proof, whole 9 yards. Then it was the whole Me Too thing started, and now it became 10 or 15 or 20. Then it became you're guilty until proven innocent. Now you're just screwed. We have to believe immediately what these people or what these women are saying, which I think is, I don't care, I'm not trying to diminish their movement. I get it, and I'm all for them having, recourse. but don't come for recourse 30 years later. And I hear that, and I read this stuff online where the women go, oh, I can remember the very smell, the very temperature. Like I read this one, and well, being brave now is not being brave. Now being brave is you're just jumping on the bandwagon. If you brave would have been back then to go to the police and go, I got raped. Who's got a fan on?
Not me.
I got the AC unit on because I'm downstairs.
I wonder if it's my mic. It's not my mic. Anyway, so, it's, and I don't want to diminish, but it's amazing how after 30 years, and then, if you go and read heavily into it, go in there and really look a lot, one of the things is that she can't really remember how she got there. She really doesn't even remember if it was him. So it's just like, really? Come on. That's crap.
Yeah, that's when it gets to that point where it's like, I agree. I don't know. What do you think, Michael? You're the more you're the liberal thinking guy. You're a snowflake.
I don't even know what y'all are talking about.
Really?
This one, yeah.
Really? You know who Kavanaugh is, right?
No.
Wow.
No.
Wow, that's just okay. So there should be a rule to be on Twisted Views. You've got to at least have some knowledge of what's going on in the political realm. I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
Well, y'all should have said what the shows were going to be about earlier today, and I could have looked it all up.
No, you should have been working on a job.
I was working.
Yeah, but
I was working all day. I'm number 3 in sales. I don't want to
really.
Hear. Yes, I'm number 3.
Good thing that you're not looking at these people face to face. It's more.
Wow.
Oh.
It's good that it's over the phone sales.
Oh.
Come on, that was good, right?
Yes.
Yes, it was. Come on. Yeah, come on. Anyway.
So as we start getting some viewers real quick, I just want to remind folks, because I've invited a lot of people for the first time, that this is a safe zone.
Yeah,
it's very politically charged. Yeah. It's not your safe zone. But
if you get offended easily,
not your show.
No.
But we do value your opinion. We're not going to attack you for your opinion. In fact, one of the issues we have is we're very like-minded, and we're missing people to call in and actually give us their point of view. And we want to hear it. So I'm inviting people to call in. We need to put the number on the site.
Hey, I can do that. I can do that. Where did it go? There it is.
I had a topic from a few weeks ago. I just put it in the chat.
You did?
Yes.
What is it? Tell me.
Tell me why I go in here and get this redone.
Okay, so there's the thing of church and state need to be separated, correct?
Yeah.
So in Arkansas,
some people feel that way.
I guess.
Well, church and state has been separated for a while. Arkansas brought out the 10 Commandments in front of their Capitol and everything. Well, the Satanic Temple decided that because of their beliefs, it shouldn't be allowed, so they put their big statue up there in counter saying church and state's supposed to be separated, so let's put our religious item up there.
And it's your camera up.
Well, it's where I'm sitting right now.
Again, still, Michael, what I think, they're still kind of snowflake-ish. They're just doing it to do it, not because they really believe it. To where part of it is this, we're looking at the foundation on which the country was actually built upon. It was a Christian foundation, and that's why In God We Trust is in our monetary currency and stuff. Now, we're not defining God for everyone.
Yeah, the separation of church and state has to do with the taxation on the church. That's what that's all about. If you go and get, I'm just giving you the flat out stupid,
no, I know,
dumbest thing. This is the most watered down version, but that's what it is. That's the state has no right to come in and tell you how to worship, and there are no taxes on the churches. But separation of church and state does not mean that our government was not founded on the Bible, religion. Not Muslim, not Kiwanis, not whatever. It was Judeo-Christian values. And I'm not, before everybody hammers me, I'm not saying, I am saying it. That's where that's
why it's twisted views. What's your view?
It's twisted views. If you don't like it, that guy.
So, what do you think about this statue being put up in Arkansas?
Well, because that's not what the church was founded upon. We fight that. We fight evil. That's satanic. I don't care if it's God or not, but it's still.
But they're saying because church and state should be separated, they can put theirs up then.
They're giving it their own twist on what the actual
I guess
concept of church and state separation is.
Right. Yeah. If you want to go, from their perspective, yeah, they're right. I'm not saying they're wrong. I just say I don't want to see it. And it wasn't like we had to see it. And it wasn't like we had a statue of God or Jesus out there.
Yeah.
Right. We just had. What did it replace?
No, the statue of the Ten Commandments is there, so they put their statue.
Okay, there's where they're wrong. We didn't put a deity up. We put up the Ten Commandments, so they can put up their 10 Commandments. Not Satan with hooves, but they want to put their rules and regulations. All right, that's fine. Go ahead.
Well, that's fair enough. I understand that.
Right.
What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, what do you think, Michael? Satan hater? I mean, Satan lover?
Where did I get this Satan lover from?
Because you go when Webeam TV is doing a Christian show. You show up with what T-shirt?
Yeah, all right.
Remember that one?
For the record, I did not know what show was happening. And
what shirt did you have on?
It was the Pride shirt. And it said, "No God, one nation."
Yeah,
that's interesting. That's right, and you know what? And you are absolutely entitled to your opinion. I would never want to take your opinion away from you, ever.
Nope, never.
You can be wrong, but I don't want to take your opinion away from you.
I just want to do a quick shout out. To Daniel Chinchilla. We are international again. He's viewing from Costa Rica.
Sweet.
So, like I've said always, this is an international show.
I'm doing the same thing you are, is I'm inviting people as fast as I can.
So am I.
And try to talk at the same time.
That's why I got my computer next to me.
So that's like, okay, we're done with that point, obviously.
Yeah.
Here's my I want to jump back on the Me Too movement, and I'm going to blend that Me Too movement in with the kneeling movement.
Oh God.
Okay. No. You're going to like this. You're going to go, what the hell is wrong with you? When did you become politically? I'm not trying to be politically correct, but this is the way I'm looking at it now. See X, Y. So when the kneeling thing started, he had a message, and I got his message. And look, and I agree that I don't think every police officer out there in a million years is they're all bad. And I don't think they go after. I think just like in everything, everybody's got a few bad apples, right? So we're going to have some. We have bad politicians. We have bad football players. We have bad police. We have bad FBI, CIA. We have
there's bad people everywhere.
Accountants.
A percentage.
There's a bad in everything. All right. So, but the problem is, and I posted this. I don't know if everybody read the post that I put up. The problem is it has gotten so convoluted and watered and mushed up that at this point in time, it doesn't mean crap. It is so polluted that whether you kneel... So now at this point in time, I'm like, screw it. If they want to kneel, let them kneel. Because you know what? It's so polluted, it doesn't matter anymore. So let them do it. All right. Because it's like and Eddie and I know this, and Mike, one day maybe, I doubt it, but one day you'll understand what I'm saying. Sometimes you have to let your kids just ignore it, because what'll happen? Mm-hmm. It'll go away. It'll become a moot point. So that's where the hashtag Me Too is going for a lot of people. It's getting so crazy and out of control that a lot of people are going to start going, you know what? It's just another Me Too thing. What do you think?
Understandable. Yeah. I don't like the whole kneeling thing. Just stupid.
Well, okay. So Ronald Seaman has said it all depends on what side of the gun your kid is on. Well, first of all, if you've raised your kid the right way, it won't happen. Second of all, good or bad, the problem I'm trying to say, Ronald, is that I agreed with his protest. I think there is a lot of problem going on. What my statement is that it's gotten so watered down and so mixed up that it's lost its way. It's not on point anymore.
It's so polarizing that it takes away from it, because I get it. So there is an issue for people, because perception is reality. So if that's what you think, it's your reality. So if you think that there is let's say different standards based on the race you are for traffic stops and for tickets and jail and all that, it needs to be addressed.
Absolutely.
But because it's so polarizing, what you get is two sides that are completely blinded to what they think, and they're not coming together to actually fix it.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying.
Because
people were burning shoes they had bought from Nike. Why? You paid for those. That money's been gone. That money's not going back in. So that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen, is to burn shoes. Yeah. Okay, if you really felt that bad, there are so many homeless kids right now in the shelters that need shoes. There's grown men out there that
I need shoes. Someone can give me a pair.
That are trying to go get jobs that could use a pair of, okay, so I don't buy Nike because I don't buy Nike. It's not because of the Me Too, the kneeling thing. Is I don't buy Nike because they're shit. Every pair I've ever had just fell apart immediately, and they're crap. And they're just so pumped out, and they're just junk with famous people's name on it. I was one of those kids that had to have the Jordans, right? But wear them for 3 or 4 months and they fall apart on you. But you go buy a pair of Converse, you go buy a pair of Reebok, or a pair of Socons, or a pair of New Balance, and they last forever. So I just stopped buying them because they're junk. But
if I'm completely transparent, I buy Nike, I buy Adidas, I buy New Balance.
Yeah,
I buy what's on sale.
Well, yeah, yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, that's me. All right. I want a good pair of shoes, but I'm also not going to pay the top price.
No.
Burlington, that's a good place that I like to go and find a good brand name at a good price.
Yeah, Ronald, exactly. They're too expensive. Absolutely.
Oh, they are.
And they're just not worth. Okay. One of my brothers told me a long time ago, because he made fun of me for buying Levi jeans. And I only bought them when they were on sale. Okay? But he would go buy these Buckle and all these other expenses. He was paying $300-$400 a pair of jeans. That was like dumb. And I'm like, why? He goes, because they last longer. I said, really? So I said, go get me your oldest pair of these expensive jeans that you said look really good and last longer, and bring them to me. So he did. So I pulled out of the closet. Now, I know this is going to be hard to believe. I had a 20-year-old pair of jeans that still fit me. And they looked as good as the day almost as good as the day. It all depends on its perspective. But anyway, people burning the shoes were the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Now,
Yeah, I agree on that.
Yeah.
do I agree with Nike making him the spokesman? They did it out of
It's all
pure
marketing.
money. They don't
Yeah.
care about his cause at all. But they knew.
But you know what? Mm-hmm.
If they cared about his cause, they would have stood up and said something. What, 2 years ago when he started this?
Right.
A year ago, whatever it
Well,
was.
the thing about it, it's a private company, and if that's who they want to pick, it's their money. They can spend it on whoever they want.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
Well, people going nuts about that, I don't agree with. Do I think personally there's better role models they could have picked for that type of message? Yes, but no biggie if they wanted to go with him. I'm good with it.
And, and the problem is, and I agree with some of the, I guess I agree with some of the people out there. They're like, well, he doesn't do this off season, which is wrong. He did. I went back and checked. He did stuff off season, but he didn't do as much.
It just didn't get newsworthy.
It didn't
the
get
news
the
isn't going to
traction
pick
that
up.
it did with him kneeling and everybody else kneeling. So I think if everybody gets on the bandwagon and says there is this problem going on, and let's all get together and kumbaya and let's go fix this, it'll be different. But
I don't like the herd mentality
right
of doing stuff. Oh, let's all burn it. Let's all stop watching football. I got a lot of my friends that stopped doing that. I'm like, well, I watch it for me. I don't watch it for anything else.
Right.
I don't like football, so I couldn't care less.
Well, you're from England and you're ugly anyway.
You're British.
Who cares?
Yeah, soccer's better.
You're British.
Yeah, British people are ugly.
I mean, okay, so the first year I stopped. I didn't watch any. I didn't watch any at all. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, this is dumb because I like football, and I miss watching Dallas beat everybody.
No, come on. No. You want to go there?
Hey, I am very proud. Hey, look, I am very proud of the Bucks. Last couple of games, man, they've knocked it out of the park.
It's magic. It's magic.
So okay, let's get off the other stuff. So do you think the Bucks should keep him in?
Yeah, definitely.
If game three,
hold on.
Michael, you don't know
can't
nothing
talk,
about
Mike, because
this.
you don't
quiet.
watch
No. I still know what's
Michael,
going
be
on.
quiet.
I may not watch it, but I know what's going on.
So
he's a better damn quarterback than Winston.
Michael, get a piece of paper. Michael, paper and crayon. Go color. So check it out.
Go get your
The pressure is going to be on Winston. If Fitzmagic, nails this third game, they're paying the big bucks to Winston, but the pressure is really going to be on him to do something. So obviously, it's going to be up to the management. It's going to be up to the coach. I'm really curious to see what they're going to do.
Right. I tell you, I'm not to get back on it, but I'm looking at what Ronald said. Getting back on track. I'm a 25-year Army vet. My kids grew up in the right. Never any trouble from any of them. They all have college degrees and upstanding citizens, but I still had to give it to them to talk about the being careful around cops. And I have a lot of cops in the family. That's something that don't have to worry about. Sorry to be late. No, man. No, hey, Ronald, this is what this show's about. Is we'll back up, dude. Once we're off a topic, we'll go back if we don't care. And I agree with you. Look, I have my youngest brother. Okay, he's a white kid, right? We came from an average middle of the road household. My dad was Army, my brother was Army. I was an Army, but I was a military brat, so it's all I knew for the first 17 years of my life. That's all I knew. So we were raised to do this, yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. I mean, it was just the way it was. And if we got out of line, I wasn't worried about my dad. I was more scared of my mom. But all my dad's friends, if you got out of line, they corrected your ass. Period. So it was one of those things where we just grew up with that respect. My youngest brother, did not, because he was like 13 years younger than I was. So he grew up and he's a little smart assy and started running with the wrong guys. And I don't mean color wise. I mean, he just ran with the wrong guys. And by 16 years old, he was already in trouble. He was getting into people's mailboxes and busting them and all this kind of stuff. So, and then by the time he was 18, 19, wrong place, wrong time. He was with a bunch of guys. Big brawl happened. 2 guys got stabbed and major damage to him, and he went to jail for 2 years. So, color don't mean crap anymore. If you're hanging with the wrong people, or if it's a bad officer, and I hate to say it, but if there's a bad officer, he's gonna take you down. That's just the way it is. So, what happened to Eddie? Well, that's a pretty pose too.
Your head just looks like it's floating there.
I know. Is that
There's
weird?
so much black; it's just floating.
I know. It's like do 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 do.
So hey,
yeah,
John. Just so you know, you've met Ron Seaman at MetroCon. We did an interview with him.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I interviewed
in the
him.
wheelchair. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You met
cool, Ron.
Dude. That was a killer. I don't mean to jump off. That was a badass. I mean, it was irreverent. Dude.
So the thing about it is, just I know it's off topic, but we blend our shows here.
Yes.
We need to get him on Nerd Talk.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to get him Skyped in, or not Skype when VMix calling that we use. And I hate to ask him to do it, but I'd love to have the chair, him dressed completely up, because I'm telling you, dude, that costume and that chair was totally badass. So.
And that's just one of many costumes he has.
That's what
This guy is awesome.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So, okay, back on to keeping Winston or not. I personally think that the microphone looks like your beard. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's like camouflage. Where am I? Look, I got a beard that goes other way. So I personally think they should keep Fitz in there until he messes up. Now, that's a lot of pressure.
For him too?
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of pressure.
For both of them.
But, the staff, I was watching all their social media. It's not like they're eating up the wins. And that freaking interview did afterwards, dude, come on. That was, oh my God, that's awesome. Yeah. And
he was like a cartoon. He was like a cartoon.
One that thinks he looks like Conor McGregor from UFC.
A little bit, yeah. Kind of reminds you.
Yeah.
And I hate to say that.
He's gonna push that.
Yeah, but he's got that big monster beard. I mean, I think it's just.
Yeah.
That's got to hurt with that chin strap. Because when that thing gets hit and that gets pulled, because like the kids will get in there, or I'll roll over wrong and the beard's all cropped up. Man, it pulls and it hurts. So, yeah. But I think they should keep him in.
We'll find out Monday night.
What, Steelers Monday? They're playing?
Yep.
So they don't play until Monday. That's right.
Monday night football.
Monday night. Are you ready for some football?
And it's going to be here in Tampa.
And you know what I do?
It's going to be here in Tampa. So.
And for all the people that have a problem with the kneeling, wait 10 minutes. Go get a beer. Go get a drink. Go get some popcorn. Go some soda pop. Go make nookie to your wife, and then come back in there and watch the game. Then you don't have to worry about it no more.
Like I said, personally, I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
But do I let it define my life to where I stop watching football?
Nope.
Or get in social media fights with my friends over, dumb stuff? No.
Nope.
I mean, again, it's the only reason it's relevant is all the attention it's been given in the media and what people are doing. So.
Yep. Exactly. It's nuts.
Okay.
So.
I'll be right back. I gotta go grab a power cord.
Someone didn't plug the computer in. So, but anyway, so what do you think, Michael, Mr. Football fan?
They need to keep him in.
Really?
Winston sucks. Winston had a crappy season last year.
Okay, so did he have a crappy season because his offensive line sucked, his backfield sucked, or did
the whole
just
Bucs
suck?
sucked last year.
Okay, so
But he didn't do any better either.
Well, but you can't say he sucked if they don't.
But this
this year they're giving
2 games in. They beat the Super Bowl champions last week.
But the
keep
front line's
him in.
better this year. And not that I'm a big sports guy. Don't get me wrong, man. I don't know crap, when it comes to all that stuff.
Let him keep playing till he screws up. He screws up, then throw Winston in and see what Winston can do.
Right.
The guy's doing good. He's on fire. Let him keep going.
Let him roll. And you know what?
Maybe this guy can do something with the Bucks.
I do think that their front end or their front line is stronger. They look tighter, and their defensive guys look pretty damn good too. So their backfield this year is monstrous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think even with Jamie and Jameson in there, that they'd still be. I don't know if they'd have won.
Yeah.
But because preseason he played, right?
Mm-hmm. And we didn't win.
And how did he do? He lost?
I didn't watch.
You tell me. Michael, you're the one that said you're watching this. You know.
Buddy.
I don't watch football. It's boring.
It's boring.
It's boring to me.
All right, Michael, tell me, how's DC United doing? Tell me a little bit about that.
DC, I don't watch DC United. The last soccer I watched was the World Cup, and that was Manchester United.
Well, how'd they do?
And they're not doing good.
Yeah. I don't know.
They're not doing good.
So here's what I've come to. Here's a conclusion I saw, Eddie and Michael, that the British and the British islands and the European islands all have a fetish about getting a round white ball into a hole or a net. What the hell is up with that? They can't even play baseball right. They hit with wooden bats and don't even run all the way around the bases. Yeah, go ahead, Michael. Tell us how
I don't watch cricket.
And they can't even call it a name that's fun to say. It's cricket.
Cricket.
Because you know why?
Yeah.
This is what you hear in the stands. Cricket, 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 chirp, 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 chirp.
No, it just again, like anything else, if you haven't grown up to it, I mean, I don't understand the heck out of cricket. Makes no sense to me.
I don't understand cricket. I don't understand
what about
soccer.
Rugby?
And now rugby's badass.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, those boys that play rugby, yeah, you don't want to meet them in a dark alley because they will kick the shit out of you. So yeah, But then there's golf. There's another sport putting a little round white ball in a hole, and that came from the Europeans.
But
I mean,
see, the thing about
we
golf,
embraced it here, but still.
I think it's probably fun to play it, but to go watch it doesn't make sense to me. But then again,
playing golf is
the same way. Baseball's the same way. There's another. That's a European thing too, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Balls in holes or in nets or over nets.
There you go.
A lot of ball thing going on over there.
Michael.
Ronald's like walking with sticks. I know. I don't. Don't get me wrong. I've tried. Rugby, there's no way in God's green earth I'd get out there because I'd have more concussions than I already do. Golf, I dig great holes. Soccer, I guess maybe if I played it more. And then cricket, forget about that. I just, we played that. We played a version of cricket growing up when mom and dad were about playing softball. All of us kids were out playing cup ball. You know what cup ball is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people don't know what cup ball is, but it's typically 4-on-4, and you go and you get enough of the wax cups and that you roll up inside of each other until you have a ball, and then you hit it with your hand, and it's like baseball. But yeah.
All right. See, the reason I don't get in sports, I grew up without a father, so I never got that father figure sitting me down watching sports. Wasn't till middle school when I started playing soccer, and that's why I got hooked on that.
Is that why you like to dress up? That's why you like to dress up?
Oh, God.
That's actually, Heidi, that's very funny, son. That was good. Oh, that's you. I can hardly read it over here because I got a light in my light thing, but oh, yeah, Heidi, that was funny as hell.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think I wish the Bucks well. Unfortunately,
actually, soccer's 90 minutes running back and forth, 2 45-minute halves.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'm doing anything for 90 minutes.
That's why I played
You
goalkeeper, so I didn't have to run.
So I don't know. Did you see?
Doesn't surprise me.
No. Have you seen the video of the goalie that they call he's a hero, and the guy just gets hammered in the head? He falls down, and the guys do a penalty kick and still kick him in the head, and he blocks it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude! Now they got one for volleyball, and it is just as funny.
I shared a video the other day. It was football this past weekend. Whoever scored the touchdown did the Naruto run from the anime in the end zone and celebrated from the anime.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm going to pull the video up and play it on the show this weekend.
Okay. But, yeah, so, I mean, maybe they'll... Look, I have nothing against Jameson, nothing at all. I don't know the man. I wasn't impressed, so it is what it is. So now they've got someone in there that's gotten a little hot. Now, look, he could lose the next 3 games. You never know. I don't want him to. Yeah. But unfortunately, I really do want to be a Bucks fan, but I am so hardcore Dallas, whether we're doing good or bad. You like the Dallas
Cowgirls?
I do love the Cowgirls.
There's a little... Y'all can't see it right here, but there's artwork on the wall that says, I love the Dallas Cowboys.
That was from my child after I'd been gone for 2 weeks. Thank you very much. And he met me at the
I'm not saying anything bad about it.
Thank you very much. For my youngest. My kids love me. But, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan first. And unfortunately, second, I'm a New Orleans Saints.
Well, we won't hold that against you. All right, John? Don't worry about it.
I appreciate that. And then I do root for the Bucks. I root for the Bucks to win against everybody except for the Saints. And they beat the Saints. And Dallas, I'm sorry, it won't happen. And I've got a good friend that used to play for the Bucks. So, and I've met a ton of them. I've met Shelton Quarles but Ian's he's not one of my best friends in the whole wide world. I wish he was, but we're good friends. I mean, I do his podcast every now and then. Matter of fact, starting next week, we're going to be at True Leave over in 4th Street, so we might be downtown. So I'll put it out when we're doing it, but but I've always been a Dallas fan.
So one thing I noticed, John, again, we have a lot of new viewers.
Oh, we do.
So if you guys, this is Twisted Views. We talk about anything and everything.
Yep.
So if you want to, bring up a theme to talk about, just put it in chat. We'll talk about it.
Yep, absolutely. Because I like... What are you laughing at, Michael?
Ignore that creepy guy that just walked behind me.
Who was that?
Some long-haired Connecticut gay kid.
Oh, God. It's the ones from England and New England that really make you worry. Old England and New England, man.
Danny, can you actually do me a favor?
Uh-oh.
Can you grab me my Coke that's half empty in the fridge?
Nope.
The 20 ounce, please?
Nope.
Oh, you're like,
nope. Nope. Won't do it.
Well, he's in there.
So, oh, hey. Is it Harmony? I cannot read. My light's blinding me.
Gary!
I can't pronounce that.
Vikings. Come on, Gary. You're going to bring in the Vikings?
The Vikings? Oh, I don't know.
Gary's a
You're the best.
good guy. Except I think, if I'm not wrong, I think the cold weather gets to you. Because I think he's somewhere like in Duluth, Minnesota. So I feel for you.
God.
I know it gets cold, but I think that messes with your brain. Because
Heidi
Vikings,
is a Broncos fan.
I'm sorry.
The Broncos are not bad. They had Elway for a while, right? No, was it?
That's when they were bad.
Yeah. So
there you go.
That's Gary. Okay.
So I'm surprised we haven't got any Patriot fans because again, it's not so much that I dislike the Patriots as much as the fans. They're so obnoxious.
I don't know, man. I'd put those Ravens fans in the same boat with the Patriots fan.
Oh my goodness.
The Baltimore? Oh my God, dude, they're horrible. People are scared to go to that.
Oh yeah, but all I got to say to Patriots fans is, what are you gonna do after Brady? What are you gonna do? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, look, Daniel said Saints here. Saints my number 2. Yep, Saints my number 2 team.
You lost against the Bucks. You
Yes,
lost.
I did.
Move on.
It's all right. I know.
Yeah, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
But so moving. Jesus, Michael, is there an
It
earthquake in
fell.
my
What's he
house?
eating?
You need to
What are
put
you
that.
eating? What are you eating, Michael?
Look. I've got Eddie
Nothing.
trained where to put his camera.
I have to
and
use
you,
my
I got to look up
iPad.
your damn nose.
Because it's how the iPad sits.
Well, you need to get something to put it way up on you. I got boxes. There's plenty of boxes in there. Yeah.
Either
Yeah,
that
see, I was
or
trying.
shave,
I
or shave your
thought I
nose
had till
hairs. One or the other.
7:30. I thought I had till 7:30.
Yeah.
That's why I was trying to get stuff ready.
I don't know what happened because
Right.
I was scheduling it.
It's
And I'm
always
like,
been 7:30.
are we 7 or 7:30? And then I looked at it online at 7:00. I'm like, okay. I mean, it did say 7:00, didn't it? I'm telling you, boys, my eyes are going.
7:30. I'm telling you, it's always been 7:30. I thought.
I did too. 7:00.
Oh,
Live Tuesday, 7 p.m.
Nice.
I got to change that.
Oh.
We'll go back to 7:30 because I like it. Gives me a little more time in between the tax show. So I
And
felt rushed
here's
tonight.
the thing. For our viewers, just so you know, it's scheduled for an hour, but we'll continue. I mean, if the topics are flowing and the people are on, we'll just go on until.
Yeah, we can go until
you know.
we don't want to go no more. Our
Yeah.
show plays every night, the last show on WeBeam TV. So it just goes until it goes. I don't put us on during the daytime because I don't want to offend people. Well, I really do, but I like
you're
to keep
good at
some of
that.
my viewers.
I mean, come on, John. You already offended him with your face. So
I
you
know. I mean, look at this. So okay, we were over Halloween Horror Nights this weekend, and shout out to
people were getting scared of you.
They were, man. But we went in we went into one of the shops, and the guy looks at me and goes, "Dude, you are like Master Roshi, just reincarnated." I'm like, "I'm not Oriental, dude." He goes, "You look." And I said, "Well, hold on." So I pulled out my red sunglasses, and he goes, "Oh, all you need is the shirt and the cargo." I actually had the cargo pants on, different color, but he goes, "You just need the shirt, dude. You got it." I'm like, "Thanks, appreciate that."
That's what you should wear Saturday at MegaCon.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have WeBeam TV on because it's what we do. Hey, does anybody notice the new? Who has iPhones? Eddie, you have a Droid, right?
Samsung.
Samsung.
I'm Samsung.
iPhone.
Have you seen the new updated Google for iPhones?
Hello, Google.
No.
I don't know.
It's weird looking. It's
Is it updated now?
yeah, it's like an artistic. I think it's autistic, to be honest with you, but when you go to add a new, remember how you used to add a new tab up top? Stop.
I'm sorry. Heidi wrote. Look what Heidi wrote to you, John.
They should have said
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore.
Yeah, you know what? I just don't have enough top hair, Heidi. No top hair. That's funny.
I love that one.
But
Now,
actually,
did anyone call you a Fit Santa? No one called you Fit Santa?
No. I did I did the test, and I'm Slytherin.
Slytherin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Slytherin, yeah.
I can
know.
see that. I can see you being that.
I don't know if I'm that mean. So I don't know.
I'm not saying anything because I don't want to get thrown out where I'm living.
Yeah. Go ahead, say something. I dare you.
You're
But anyway, no,
Hufflepuff.
I know. You know what? I don't. If you're gonna make fun of me, make fun of me. I don't care. But at least I'm not a dwarf. I live in a basement.
Oh, Harry Dwarf.
Anyway, sorry, Mike. That
Damn.
you just made that easy, buddy. That's just all there is to it. There's got to be more to talk about because there is because.
I like my little hobbit hole.
All right, so here's gonna be my nerd bitch because I can't say this shit on Nerd Talk because Dylan gets really. Oh, welcome to the Slytherin house.
Dr. Farouk.
That's
Dr. Farouk's in the house.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
The man's a glutton for punishment. He's just every time we get him in, we'll get him in. I am Hufflepuff. Oh, Colleen. I am Hufflepuff, and all my best friends are Snail. That's funny. Okay, so here is my nerd rant that I can't do on Nerd Talk because if I do, my son will turn my camera and my audio off. I am.
I was going to say for our new viewers,
yes,
this is not a kid-friendly show.
Yeah.
So if you have your kid around you, you might want to put on the headphones so they can't hear.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I am as pissed off as hell that Henry Cavill and Batfleck are walking off sets. They're not walking off the set, but they're walking away from the franchise, and that's pretty stupid. You know, I think they need to realize that they can't keep going. This franchise won't keep going forever, and they need to at least do the next two sequels of the episodes, right? But what really pissed me off the most, and I'm going to make a lot of people angry here, and I'm really sorry, but Cavill is still in. No,
it's
no.
All right, so Cavill posted a video the day that everything got announced. Him holding a little Superman, going up, then going back off camera. He's never officially said in his words yes or no, but the studio has said he's gone, parted ways. There is no Superman movie in talks right now. They're focusing on Supergirl's new movie.
Oh, well, Joshua Barber says Cavill's agent and Cavill himself said they were. Well, okay. Maybe this was all a ploy. But here's the thing. So the studio in their... I can't call it wisdom. I think they're just pandering at this point in time. They leaked or they put stuff out that they were going to do a black Superman. Okay, and before everybody hammers me about it's a white-black thing, it's not. Superman can only be white other than Earth 2, and that whole series failed miserably. Mm-hmm. Superman was created by two old white Jewish guys. Right? So, there's things in this world you don't mess with. You don't mess with Superman. He's a white dude.
In order to do Superman black.
Hold on. No, let me finish. Just like you don't mess with, you don't put a white guy in Black Panther. So, if everybody's okay with Black Panther being a white dude, I'm okay with Superman being a black dude. But that's not the realms that they run. And so
they have to make a new character. He can't be Clark Kent. He could be a Superman, but he can't be Clark Kent.
Well, that's Earth 2. That's the Earth 2 Superman.
Let's clarify here for the folks that John, you are a Superman fan.
Oh, I am a Superman freak.
So you might be clouded on this because you don't want people to mess with it, huh?
No. Again, if we're going to do it, let's make sure that... Oh, Batman. There was a black Superman. But again, that was in the Earth 2 realm, and that series, not because it was a black Superman, but that series didn't go very well. So that's like the series that we don't talk about. But not because of the race issue, it's just, it sucked. So, but... you can't make Superman black, and you can't make Black Panther white. That's kind of where I'm going to stick with that. You can't. Those are roles that are determined by the role.
Well, I know Slinky on Comic Book 101 was going off on the same subject, and also talking about what is the actor from National Treasure?
Oh, God have mercy! Yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
Hell, he was going to do that. The Death of Superman. Oh, I am so glad that got canceled.
So yeah, I actually saw it was a documentary on that and how that one picture that leaked kind of killed it all.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, Nicolas Cage was just not. First of all, he doesn't have the right body build. And I'm sorry, Ronald. I'm not trying. Again, I'm not. I'm thinking realms. It's always been that way. Now, look, if we're okay with switching all this stuff out, and everybody wants to have, but it's just one of those things where the Superman has always been the white dude, and the Black Panther guy has always been the black guy. So there's got to be some sacredicity, I guess is a word. It's a made up word, but it's that's the realm. And I don't want, and I would be, and trust me, if Marvel said, hey, we're going to put a white guy in a Black Panther suit and make him Black Panther, I'd be pissed. Because that is the coolest, that's one of the coolest superheroes, in my opinion, that we got. So, anyway.
The way I see it, I wouldn't have a problem with it if it made sense. If there was a storyline that followed it and it all made sense. But when they're doing it just for the shock value of it, or just because,
right.
That's what I don't like.
I don't think there was a way to work it into the storyline. Because there's only 2 people survived on Krypton. Well, actually, technically,
no,
5.
there's more.
Well, I mean, there is a storyline. You have Superman falls in love with a black lady, so we start with a mulatto baby, and then you just move it on. So there's a storyline, right?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I guess we could. Yeah, maybe Superman finds Catwoman, Halle Berry.
So my question, here's my question.
Yes.
Where's my Latino superheroes?
Well, they've done those, and again,
they've
not worked out so well.
Why?
I love Mexican Superman.
I want equal superhero rights. Don't have to be Mexican. I want a Costa Rican.
So Colleen said that Ryan Reynolds is the big D, and they killed that movie by I cannot read because it's lights in my helmet green. Yeah, okay.
She also asked, what do you think about Thor being a female now in the comics?
Well, because she's not Thor.
Ghost Rider.
Oh, God have mercy. That is not Heidi. That's not Catwoman. I know, but Halle Berry was sexy as hell as Catwoman.
Oh,
right?
yes.
She was Catwoman, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, she was.
So is Michelle Pfeiffer.
So there you go.
Major.
But there you. I'll take Halle Berry.
Yep. I'm
10
sorry.
times ahead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Halle.
Or actually, the original Batman TV show, Mayweather.
She was smoking hot. She reminded me of Wonder Woman back in the day.
Lee Mayweather?
Linda Carter?
Yeah. That was same
Linda
body
Carter
build.
was a babe.
Yeah, yeah. Even today, she's a babe. So.
Yep.
But, see, Julie Newmar. Oh, yeah. I forgot about her.
Yeah.
So anyway, I wish that I'm not trying to be a dick. I just wish they would leave. They stop trying to PC and quantify and change the universes that exist. Leave them alone. There's got to be something that's got to be sacred sometime, some way, somehow. Please. It is what it is.
So one thing, my cousin was talking about the Costa Rican. There is one Latino superhero that's world known outside of the United States that any Latino would recognize. And I do see the T-shirt every so often at a Comic-Con.
Okay.
And he's called the Chapulín Colorado. So my cousin will know what I'm talking about, and any good Latin American guy or gal will know who that person is. But I'll have to, for the next show, I'll get you a little clip.
But what's his superpower?
So he does a little bit of everything. He has. It's very comedic the way it's done.
He does a little bit of everything. Wow.
He does a little bit of everything. So Chapulín Colorado translate to the it's a grasshopper. Okay, so I don't know how he got his superpowers from a grasshopper, but his outfit is red and yellow.
Oh, very colorful.
So very colorful, and he got this.
Hold on.
He got this sword-like hammer.
Did you watch the movies Boondock Saints?
Yes.
Have you seen that one?
No, I haven't.
Especially number 2, where they come back to the United States. He hails from a very they hail from a very colorful people. That's all I got to say with the red and yellow.
Well, that's it. It's the colorful grasshopper, and he has a hammer like Thor, but it's a squeaky toy.
Oh my God!
But he's a superhero.
Well,
so,
hey, so the hammer is the squeaky toy is as powerful as the hammer of Thor.
As powerful as the hammer is Thor.
Dude, I am got to go. Okay, you gotta type his name into the chat so I can go look.
Yeah,
this guy
so people
up.
can look him up.
That actually
so people can,
is.
Yeah.
Oh wait a minute, Joseph says Aztec.
No, I haven't heard of him.
Who is? Okay, Joseph, tell us who Aztec is. Chapaloon rules, Daniel says. El Dorado, old super friends. Oh yeah, I remember. Yes, there you go. El Dorado.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Really? Let me see if I can. You know what, Michael? See if you can find a picture and post it for us.
Of who? Oh,
Chapulín Colorado.
No, of Aztec from the Super Friends. He was the one that grew real big.
I don't even remember who that was.
Yeah, he grew real big. No, that was the Indian.
Yeah.
Maybe that was him. I do remember the name Aztec, though. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. But anyway, there's my nerd pissed off rant for this show because I can't do that on Nerd Talk. Now, Comic Book 101 can get away because that's a very dark show. That's another show that's really not meant for kids. just saying. Seriously, don't.
And it's I think it's beyond a 101. Well, 101 is more for beginners.
So
where they're
I'm going to announce it.
After dark.
The show is morphing. The show is going to take on a new name, and it's called Comic Stripped.
There you go.
And it's going to be a little more darker. And I'm working on the intro now. It's just taking me forever to do because it's a very intensive intro. But
definitely an after dark show.
It is. And then we're going to find new hosts for Comic Book 101 that'll really go back to the beginning roots of that show. That'll be volume 3. And it will be about comic 101s. I mean, the true basics of comic books. Something that I need to watch because, if it wasn't for movies, I wouldn't be caught up on anything. Just because I'm old.
So any interested host, please apply. You will be considered.
Colleen, yeah. So this is your After Dark.
Blue Beetle is Latin, isn't he?
Who?
Jamie Reyes, Blue Beetle in DC Comics.
I don't know.
Blue Beetle.
Never heard of Blue Beetle. Anybody out there heard of it? Yes, Colleen.
Yeah, he's Latin.
My dear, this is our truly After Dark show, where we bitch about everything from politics to sports to nerd world to it doesn't really matter. As a matter of fact, if you have a comment that you want us to talk about, be glad to just throw it in the chat and we'll talk about it.
But we definitely don't say fuck, shit, ass, penis. We don't say that on this show.
Yeah, we just don't say the C word. We don't. That's just a bad word for us.
Yeah, that's the only one. Yeah.
We have a little more respect for our women. Cobblepot. Mr. Cobblepot apply. There you go, Mr. Cobblepot. That's funny. She got jokes. Heidi's got jokes.
Well, Mr. Cobblepot, he cosplays the Penguin very well.
Yes, he does.
So I know who he's talking about. He's an awesome Penguin.
Yeah, actually, he was probably one of the better Penguins, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, he brings a more.
Oh, we lost Eddie. It must be raining in Tampa. That's a cute. We all freeze. That's funny. So we'll wait for him. There he is. He's back.
There you go. I was saying I've seen another Penguin that's very good, but it's more the Danny DeVito Penguin, to where Mr. Cobblepot is a more traditional Penguin, which I like better.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So, I'm trying to find my save because I had a couple things I wanted to talk about. We're missing Willie's House is live now. Great show.
So I'm really loving all this interaction we're getting today on Twisted Views.
I know. This
So
is like
we are on every Tuesday. Okay, and is it going to be 7 or 7:30? We're going with 7:30, right?
I think we're going to go back to 7:30. I messed up on this one. We said 7 because someone didn't change the website. I don't know who that guy is.
So I know it's still
blame Dylan. It's all his fault.
It's almost 8.
Yep.
But I want to make sure that everyone knows that they're invited to keep on coming, and you can ahead of time on our Facebook Twisted View page. You can give us themes or something you want to talk about ahead of time, and we'll just put it on the agenda.
Now, we are going to be, if you're going to MegaCon in Tampa this weekend, we are going to be there. We don't have a booth there, but we will be walking around, and you can find us because our shirts will say Weaving TV or Nerd Talk. We haven't got Twisted View shirts yet because I think Eddie's right. We should make the tornadoes look like us. So I've got to figure out how to do that and make them spin.
Eddie, are you going this weekend, or are you not going?
I'm going to be there all 3 days, but.
Oh, okay. I thought the message earlier you said you weren't because you had to work.
No, that's what he was
meaning. No. I'm not going to be there Friday for Nerd Talk because I need to make some moolah.
Okay.
He needs to make moolah. So, but yeah, we're all going to Sharknadoes. That's funny. Oh my. That would be that'd be almost scary.
Yeah.
So, but we're going to be there. We're going to be doing interviews, and if you see us, stop us and let us do an interview with you because.
Oh, we have a cosplay guest that want to stop by his booth for an interview.
Oh, really?
Yes, we interviewed him at MetroCon. The guy that did Maui.
Oh,
he's a cosplay guest.
I saw
at Mega this year.
Is he really?
That's Harry Cosplay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I reached out to let me pull up my Instagram. Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, sure you can.
I actually have an Instagram, believe it or not. Let me see here. Oh,
while he's looking for that, those of you who are just joining us, the show is not just about cosplay. If you just joined us, you missed a good part at the very beginning. We talked about politics.
Halloween's awesome.
Yeah, we talked about football. We talked about a lot of themes. This is really a show that's open to anything that's current and anything in which you have your personal views. We want to hear from you.
Everybody's digging the beard. Thank you, everybody. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it's Anna. Anna is going to be there. I'm trying to find Anna's name because this is the one that Anna Faith. This is the one that Michael can't talk to because he stares at her.
Oh my God!
Eyes. But I did reach out to her and say, hey, if you're going to be, because she did say she's going to be there, I'd like to, do an interview with you. So, kind of cool.
That'd be good stuff.
I'm kind of looking forward to it. I don't want to go crazy, because it's just, MegaCon in Orlando about killed me because I was using the rig. That one Dave carrying that rig, holy crap.
Yeah, I remember that. You were in some pain. But we are looking to going back to the MetroCon format in the future.
Yes.
I know we still, Michael, you're reaching out to Holiday Matsuri. That'll be a nice one or a good opportunity.
Yes.
So, yeah, I mean, but the point of it is if you're watching and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're going to be at MegaCon, find us. We'll be there. And we'd love to chat with you.
Hey, is Ronald going to be there? I lost him in the chat.
Ron, I don't know. Let me.
Is he still in the
chat? We were
chat?
talking earlier. I don't know if he is.
Okay.
I'll reach out to him if not, but definitely, I hope he is.
Yeah, because I'd say his stuff is awesome.
All right, listen to Colleen. Well, Colleen, you definitely run. This is a group of a trio of nerds here. Some more than others. I'm still in the wannabe nerd zone because as much as I love certain things, I might not have the knowledge that John or Michael has. But definitely, you'll find me in all the local conventions.
Yeah. Ego goes anywhere and takes pictures.
Yes.
He even took a picture of me, and I'm ugly.
Little side job.
Hey, man.
Michael, you're going to be there 1 or 2 days. Yeah.
At least Saturday. I want to go at least Saturday and Sunday.
I'm probably going to go both days, but I'm not going to kill myself like it's a lot of the interviews that we're going to do with the people that are there are the same we got in Orlando. So.
Right. Well, no,
I'm trying to reach out to Jason.
That's what we have Dylan for.
To see if we can interview him.
Well, yeah, the new thing this year is if you have to be there with your, you can't go in and pick everybody's passes up. Everybody has to be there. And I don't blame them. They're trying to get the riffraff and the yahoos out. Oh, look.
Right.
Hey, Michael, you've got arms coming out of your back.
Yeah, out of your ear.
Yeah. Who's that?
He went. Now he's hiding. That's funny.
I see you, Dylan. Come down here and say hi.
Did Dylan hear me say that we're going to use him as a pack mule?
No.
Is Danny going to be around?
Our pack mule? Dylan says we can't call him that.
Is our pack mule coming down?
I don't know.
What did he say?
Hold on, what did you say?
Oh, now he's going to get quiet on us. That's
he
funny.
said we cannot call the only person of color in our group pack mule because that's racist.
Oh, that's not why we were calling him that. We were calling that because that dude carried a ton of gear.
Yeah.
Hey, he's Hispanic. I'm Hispanic. We're good.
Hey, I'm Indian. Leave me alone.
Yes. Yeah, right. Okay.
I am. I got a quarter Cherokee in me, dude.
I want to see you 23andMe.
All right. You'd be amazed. We have two.
Nice.
We got two Cherokee princesses in our bloodline.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. We.
Michael.
Yes.
I was gonna find out how many princesses he has in his English.
How many princes?
Background.
Princess.
Well, he would be a princess.
Well, he could be the princess.
He'll be a princess. Yeah.
Wow.
What the hell?
God damn it.
It's kind of amazing. He shaves that little scruffy beard, puts his wig on. He's pretty hot.
I'm not shaving no more now.
I've never shaved again. Eddie froze. Either Eddie froze or he's really pondering that. Oh, he froze. I was want to go, wow, you were. He's like, Michael, no beard and long blonde hair.
So that's how I froze, thinking about that, huh?
Bad part is I think I have a photo of that.
Of you dressed up as a girl?
God, he's like a deer in the headlights.
I'm not going to share that photo.
Oh, we'll find it.
No,
you won't.
I got him in a Furby hat or a furry hat going like this.
That
is my Kier Gurmy. And that is bought from another photographer, David Ross. He bought me that 2 years ago at Holiday Montsbury.
So, Eddie.
Yes.
How's your internet over there now?
Well, obviously I'm freezing, so I gotta get it checked out. I mean, it's been working good.
Is it Verizon?
Up until now. I got Spectrum.
Oh, there's your problem. Oh, let me tell you what's. Oh, okay. So we've been having a problem with Spectrum now for. Here's another good bitch for you. For probably 6 months, right? Mm. Now you've been to the house, right? Have you been to the house, Eddie?
I haven't.
Oh, Eddie, you gotta come over for.
I've only seen the outside. I don't know if I'm allowed inside, but
No, we're good. Yeah, you're good. We'll let you. So see how much driveway we have. It's like shitload of driveway, right? It's not even good driveway. It's just driveway. So finally, we got Spectrum to come out and check the lines because the internet just sucks. I mean, it's constantly going down, and it come to find out there's an aerial from street pole to my central pole. And the central pole, I live in Pasco. I'm not going to tell everybody where because I'm afraid people will come kill me. But the pole the central pole is where the electric and everything goes down underground, under everything, up to and into the house. They won't rebury a new one because there's no way to. They were gonna. They tell me, oh, we'll come out and we'll bore a hole. No, you're not, because there's just not. You know, so they hung an aerial yesterday from my house, which is ugly as sin. Ugh.
But does it work?
It does work. So me, being the weird that I am going to figure out a way to go down the pole, go down the driveway, around the pump house, in the ground, up the driveway, and into the house. Because I don't want a cable.
What are you doing, Michael? Michael, the show, Michael.
I was reaching out back to Jason David Frank for an interview this weekend. The Green Power Ranger.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's what I'm working on. That would be a really great interview if I can get him.
That's your favorite Power Ranger too, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That's good. Well, you know, hopefully he'll respond back.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm typing. Believe it or not, I can do that. So,
El Dorado is a Hispanic superhero that was on Super Friends.
Joseph, you know Hanging Ariel? That's funny. How does the Prince Eric deaf? Oh, man. But anyway, yep, and you know, they're not supposed to hang an Ariel. That's why I was asking how yours is doing. I want to switch over to Fios, but Frontier sucks. Ever since they went from Verizon, it's horrible.
I agree with you. He was better, the green better than white, yeah.
Really?
The Power Rangers, yes. When he was the Green Power Ranger before he switched to the White Power Ranger in the original crew.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the original green and he went white.
Did you read Heidi's comment?
What's she right?
That she loves wrestling?
No, that you sound like
Which
John
one?
Malkovich.
I'll take that compliment.
Will you?
Will
you ready?
Hey,
Yeah.
she said.
Yeah,
she
I
said
like John
sound.
Malkovich.
You said sound, not
Sound,
look.
not look. Maybe like John Malkovich's older sister.
Very older sister.
Gonna get in trouble. Yeah. Anyway.
Good stuff.
So anyway.
Good stuff.
So what else is going on there, Eddie? I ain't seen you in 3 or 4 weeks, bro.
I know. We talked about that the other day, you know. I miss you guys. It's just, you know, weekends is the only time I have to try to put this house together, and I'm about 50% done, and then we can come down here and do a show from here at the bar.
Oh,
with
dude,
the roof.
That
Oh,
bar is
yeah.
awesome. Heck yeah, man.
With the roof. The roof over the bar.
We can do that. I'm all about it.
Now you just need your hot tub with a roof.
There you go.
So, are you working out now? Did I see
Yes,
that posted on Facebook?
You know, and I'm lucky that I got the 12-year-old that's willing to get up at 4:45 in the morning, so we can be on the road at 5 and on the base by 5:30, so we can be on the track.
That's not bad.
So we're doing cardio, we're doing weights. We're normally done right about 7:30.
So
yeah.
Joseph's going to kill the bunny. I don't know why. Don't move. Oh, so Colleen says to jump over to WoW. It's got much better service.
So I met Colleen, by the way, at FetishCon a month and a half ago. They do leather work, and
she still likes
they also do woodwork.
And she still likes you? Wow,
Yes.
you've met this guy in person,
Yeah,
Colleen, and you're still... All right.
People like me. I'm nice and charming.
Yeah,
I'm nice and charming.
Not World of Warcraft. No, actually, my beard's all messed up. It's because I'm hanging up against this. I'm getting static cling. Actually, it is, man. It's like the whole thing is rising up over. I'm going to static it. I'm static guard it.
That's hilarious. Yes.
WoW is actually supposed to be pretty stinking good with their internet. I have a friend of mine that runs the synagogue in St. Pete, off of Central, I think it is. And they've got a big elderly care center. It's not, I don't want to call it an old folks home because it's not, it's assisted living. And they have WOW there, and it's a gigabit pipe up and down. And that, we used it to stream the Weiss's memorial service there at the synagogue. I was completely blown away at how good it was. So,
yeah.
If I could get rid of Spectrum, I would in a heartbeat. So I've even talked to HughesNet about putting something on the RV so when we travel we have internet. I think
yes. We do need to travel. We do need to travel.
Yeah,
we need to make that happen. We need to travel.
Well, you know, I was talking to a client in here today. Actually, she not only is the client, but it's a show that does a show here as well, Rosedale Conversations. And I really do. I thought about this a long time ago, and someone says, "Oh, someone's already doing it," but I went back and looked, and they're not doing it very well. Is to do convention TV and travel to all of the conventions.
That would be fun.
And build a cart so we don't have to worry about a booth, but we can roll from booth to booth and do interviews.
Yes.
So we're, you know, it's mobile and we're not taking up a bunch, and you know, someone's not having to shoulder cam a camera all the time, and then we just have a smaller camera for B-roll footage. So that's something that I'm thinking about. All right, Joseph, we'll see you later, buddy. See you. He's going to be at Mega.
For the folks.
He's taking off. So.
Right. Well, it's almost about time. It's what it is 8:16.
And I've got to go pack up for a show in the morning.
And I see you yawning. I know you're tired. You worked hard today. And I got to go to bed soon if I'm going to get up. If I'm going to be at the gym tomorrow, I got to wake up early. I got to go to bed early.
Build the guns. I'm a floating head. Michael's right.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, this has been Twisted Views. Hey, guys, hold on and let me...
3 tornadoes.
Oh, you want to do 3? We got 3 tonight?
It was a great show. We had a lot of people. Oh,
hold on.
And more people are joining.
There we go. Oh, really?
Hi, Christina.
So, stay on the line, guys. I'm going to run the disclaimer, and I'll be right back.
Warning, the views and opinions expressed by the hosts of Twisted Views do not necessarily reflect those of WeBeam TV, Area 52 Media Group, or Tampa Bay Multimedia. Simply put, these guys can be jerks sometimes.